The smallest thing that can destroy the world isn't a bomb, a virus, or a black hole. It's something so small that trillions of them could fit inside a single atom. There would be no explosion, no warning, and no dramatic end-of-the-world moment. 1 second, the universe exists exactly as it does now. The next second, reality itself is gone. As terrifying as that sounds, modern physics says this scenario is not science fiction. It's a real possibility hidden deep within the structure of the universe. When people imagine extinction, they think big. Asteroids slamming into Earth, supervolcanoes blotting out the sky, or nuclear war-ending civilization. But physics tells us the most dangerous threats aren't massive at all. The universe may be balanced in an incredibly delicate state, held together by invisible forces that must be perfectly tuned. If that balance breaks even slightly, the consequences wouldn't be limited to Earth or life. Space, time, matter, and the laws of physics themselves could instantly cease to exist. Not collapse, not burn, simply stop. To understand how this could happen, we need to rethink what empty space really means. Empty space isn't empty. It's filled with energy, quantum fields, and particles that constantly appear and disappear. Physicists call this background energy the vacuum state of the universe. The disturbing idea is that our universe may exist in what's known as a false vacuum, a state that looks stable, feels stable, and has lasted for billions of years, but isn't the lowest possible energy state. Imagine a ball resting in a shallow dip on a hillside. It looks secure, but beneath it is a much deeper valley. If the ball ever slips, it doesn't roll gently, it falls instantly. That deeper valley is called a true vacuum, and if the universe ever transitions into it, everything changes. The trigger for this collapse doesn't need to be dramatic. It could be a random quantum fluctuation, an energy blip smaller than a proton that appears naturally, without warning, anywhere in the universe. If that happens, a tiny bubble forms. Not a bubble of air or matter, but a bubble of new reality with different physical laws, different constants, and different rules. Once formed, that bubble expands at the speed of light. Nothing can outrun it. Nothing can block it. If it's already on its way toward Earth, it's already too late. By the time you could possibly detect it, you would already be gone. When that bubble reaches Earth, there would be no explosion, no heat, no sound. Atoms wouldn't burn or shatter, they would simply stop functioning. Electrons wouldn't orbit nuclei. Forces that hold matter together would no longer exist. Chemistry would fail. Physics would be rewritten. Time itself might not even exist in the new vacuum state. Earth wouldn't be destroyed in the way we imagine destruction. It would be erased like a corrupted file deleted from existence. And here's the most unsettling part. If this happened, you would never experience it. There would be no moment of fear, no final thought, because the destruction travels at the same speed as information. From your perspective, existence would simply end. No before, no after. No. So why hasn't this happened yet? That's the mystery. Some calculations suggest vacuum decay is incredibly rare, possibly taking longer than the age of the universe. Others suggest it could happen randomly at any moment. High-energy events like cosmic rays, black holes, or extreme particle interactions might increase the odds. Scientists have even questioned whether powerful experiments could trigger it. The answer is probably not, but probably is not zero. The universe has survived for 13.8 billion years, but that doesn't guarantee tomorrow. What makes this threat terrifying isn't just its power, but its scale. No massive object, no visible danger, no warning sign in the sky, just a subatomic event smaller than anything humans can control, capable of ending everything that has ever existed. So when we ask, what is the smallest thing that can destroy the world? The answer isn't a weapon, a particle, or a creature. It's a tiny shift in the fabric of reality itself, invisible, silent, instant. And if it ever happens, the universe won't even remember it existed.